Hello friends, here we will discuss a main space puzzle. 9 people are there. They are living on 9-story building, and here you can see the floor number. Ground floor is number 1 and the topmost floor like follows. First 1, floor 2 and so on, and the topmost floor number 9. Each person owns a car and each car is of different brand. The brand name is given. 9 brands are there, each person different weight, so there are two variables along with the people, right? One is car brand and another one that is different weight of the person. Now this is a mains kind puzzle, I told you, and this is not very easy, but yes, after solving the selective question, after solving the doable ones, you can switch to this particular question if time permits. And obviously these are the kind of question you can solve if time permits. This is not at all the toughest one, but yes, if you can manage the time judiciously, you can definitely solve this in the examination. So let's try it. 9 people are there, right? And this is the direction till now. And now here's the person, right? Here's it is person, and the floor also it's given. So just mention the floor first. Okay. Here it's floor. This is person, and this is brand, and this is weight, right? Now, if owns odd and leaves even number floor, just these are the notation. Just write it. If owns odd and even number floor. That means 2, 4, 6, and 8. The one who Reynolds stays on fourth floor. So this is 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now fourth floor, that is Reynolds. This is Reynolds here. Right. H lives on second floor, owns 4. H, this is fourth. The one who owns Nishan lives on third floor. This is Nishan. B does not own Jaguar. Okay, just leave it for the time being. There are 2 floors between BMW and Audi. BMW and Audi. There are 2 floors. Again, no use right now. C has Rolls Royce. There are 3 floors between C and I. A lives immediately above E. 1 floor between D and I. Does not own Nissan. The one who owns Datsun on topmost. Okay, so 9, that is Datsun here. A person having 23 on odd number floor but above 4, that is 23, that is either 5, 7 or 9. 4 people lives between 23 and 72. 23 and 72, it's 4. That means if 23 is at 5, 4 gap, there is no possibility of placing the 72. So 5 is not possible, only 7 and 9. Just try to minimize the possibility case while you are reading the statement, and this would help you to solve the puzzle in minimal time or reducing the time factor. Okay, so there are at least 6 people between 58 and 86. So 58 and 86, at least 6. That means greater than or equal to 6. We can write it like this. The person whose weight 86 does not live on the bottommost floor. See, there are 6 at least. That means at least 8 people's segment would be there, right? So 86 can be at 2, but not at 1. If 58 above 86, okay. The person Hyundai has double the weight who lives immediately above him. There is at least 4 people between 48 and 67. Again, one more set. At least 4 people. Audi has less than that of Nissan. The person fourth floor has more weight. Okay. Now, which statement can be a connected one here? BMW and Audi. There are 2 floors, BMW and Audi. So here already three consecutive three is there. So position one, floor one is not for BMW as well as Audi. Now see, 5, 1, 2, yes. So BMW and Audi, these two either for 5 or 8. Now BMW and Audi. So which one goes in which side? Okay, F owns Audi and leaves an even number floor. See, 5 and 8. So 8 is here even. That is for F. So this is Audi, right? So fifth floor for BMW. Clear? Right. One who owns Nissan lives on third floor. This is done, right? B does not own Jaguar. There are 3 floors between C and I. Okay. C owns Rolls Royce. So C at either 6 or 7. If C is at 6, then 1, 2, 3. I's position is for H. This is not possible. So C or I cannot come at 6. So position of C should be at 7, right? Or C can be at 1 as well, right? C is at either 7 or C is at 1. Understand my point here? C is either at 7 or at 1. So we have to minimize the possibility again. So if we take C is here at 7, just make it star here. So C can be at 1 as well. Move like this. C and 3 floors, that is 1, 2, 3. I can be here. Then the one that's on topmost floor, D does not stays on ground floor. A person having 23 weight lives on an odd number floor but above 4. That is 23, either 7 or 9. At least 6, 58 and 86. The person whose weight 86 does not at the bottommost floor, right? So if we just extend this part here, this is for 6, this is for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Try to write it here. This is Datsun, this is Audi. We have to carry with 2 possibilities here. This is BMW, this is Renault, this is Nissan, here it's Ford, and take this as C. This is Rolls Royce, right? Okay. Now see 1, 2, 3. So I can be here. Now one floor between D and I. So D does not stay on ground floor. So here D can be at 5. And here D can be at 7 or D can be at 3. Right. And D does not own Nishan. So here it's Nishan. So D cannot come here. Right. Now 4 people. Okay. A person 23 lives odd number floor but above 4. 4 people lives between 23 and 72. So if this is at 23, the weight, we can just separate it here. This is 23. If this is at 23, then 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 72 here at 4. Or it can be at 9. So just try to fix it out with some more data. There is at least 6 people between 58 and 86. So try to write this one first. More number of floors are covering here, that is 58 and 86. So 86 cannot be at lowest one. So if 86 here at floor number 2, then 58 is at floor number 9. This is the only possible scenario here. Otherwise, 58 can be at 2 or 1, 86 can be at 9. Right? This is not at the bottommost floor. The person having Hyundai doubled the weight that immediately above him. Where is Hyundai? Hyundai only 5. Hyundai can be here or here. Try to find out some data. H lives second floor. Owns Ford. Yeah, we are done with this. A person having weight 23 lives on odd number floor but above 4. So 23, we can take it here. But there is also some possible cases. The one whose weight 86 does not live at bottommost floor. The person having Hyundai has doubled the weight immediately above him. So Hyundai, just try to find it. Hyundai double set, that is 23, 56. Yes, so only one set. Hyundai is 46. Okay. Right. There is at least 4 people between the persons having 48 and 67. At least 4. The one who has Audi less weight than Nishan. The person lives on 4th floor has more weight than the person lives on 6th floor. So these are the latter condition. We cannot use it right now. Just try to fix the brand first. F owns Audi, lives on odd number floor. B stays on even number floor, below which okay. B is at either 4 or 6. Anything related to B? Further information, B does not own Jaguar. So B does not own Jaguar. From this one, B does not own Jaguar. This somehow gives you a feeling that B cannot be here. One, this is confirmed because B is at even number floor. So either 4 or 6. But now B, there are 2 vacant places, that is for person and brand. So this may be a Jaguar. So that's why this statement is giving that B does not own Jaguar. So definitely B may come here, right? And for this set, that is, this is 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So 4 is covered, right? So B can only come here. B can only come here, right? This is not Jaguar, so Jaguar can come here. And what is left? That is Renault is done. Hyundai, no, Hyundai is there. Hyundai is there, right? Now Hyundai has 46, 46, yes. So this is 23 here. Now 23 and 72, there are 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4. So this can be 72. Okay, no, this is not can be. This is exact. Difference between these two is 4th floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 72. Right. So this seems to be a good one. Let's see if this satisfies. So that would be a very, very good one. Let's check it first. 23, 7, 23 is at 7. Yeah, it's good. Now 58 and 86, try to put it down. So see, 72 is already there in 2, right? At floor 2. So obviously 86 cannot come here at the bottommost floor. So this is obviously for 58, because if we take the another possibility, that would be only and only for third floor, that is for 58, and then there is no possibility of getting in between sixth floor between 58 and 86. So obviously 58 is at first floor, and sixth floor gap, that is 7, and 8th floor, this is 86. But this is 86. Yes, this is 86. Now the person on Audi has less weight than the weight of Nissan, right? That means what? This is the maximum weight, that is 86. So this cannot be 86, but something else, because the weight of Audi is less than the weight of Nissan. It's given here, right? The second last statement. Check it here. The second last statement, I am just marking here. The person owning Audi has less weight than that of Nissan, right? That means this is not 86, and also it is given here 58 and 86. In between these two, at least 6 or more than can be possible. So at least 6 floors can be there. So at least 6 means this can be more. So 86 is not for Audi, but 86 weight is for ninth floor. 86 comes at ninth. This is it. Now, okay, so this is done with. Now 48 and 67 greater than or equals to 4. Okay, so greater than or equals to 4. This can be 1, 2, 3 already there. So only Audi's position would obviously be there. Audi should have, out of these two, 48 and 67, one weight should be for Audi, right? Otherwise, this condition would get violated. 48 and 67, between these two, 4 floors would be there. So if this is 48 on 67, whatever it can be, just write it down. 48 or 67, 1, 2, 3, 4. This would be 48 or 67, right? Now, the last statement here, the person who lives on 4th floor has more weight than the person lives on 6th floor. Okay, so only 2 is left. Yes, so which 2 weight are there? This is 38, I think. Yes, 38 and 54. 38 and 54, right? 38 and 54 are left here. 38 and 54. These two are for 4th and 5th. 4th and, okay, 4th and 6th, right? Okay. This is for 4th and 5th, but the statement says this is for 4th and 5th. Now check the last one, last statement here. The person lives on 4th floor more weight than the person on 6th floor. So 6th floor, that is 46. Out of this 38 and 54, which one is more than 46? That is 54. This 54 is for floor number 4, and the rest one, that is for 38 here, right? Now try to fix it out. Okay. The Audi has less weight than Nissan. Now Audi has less weight than Nissan. Audi and Nissan, between these two, 48 and 67, Audi has less weight than Nissan. So obviously Audi is 48 and Nissan is 67. Easy one now. Right. Now this is 48. Right. Just try to write it a bit clearly here. This is 86. This is 48. Right. Now try to write down the members here. That is people. B does not own Jaguar. Yes, this is good. So C owns Rolls Royce. A lives immediately above E. A lives immediately above E. Okay, this is the set. AE, AE, AE. Either 4-3 or 3-2 or 9-8. Right. Now, which statement to be taken? B stays even number floor below F. Okay. So F Audi, yes, this is already done with, right? Yes. Now A is position only for either 4-3 or 3-2. Let's check it further. H lives on second floor. Okay, so H is here. Yes. So A here and E here. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G is here. Right. So we are done with this. Right. This first condition is not needed at all. And yes, you may think that the first condition, if it's give a possibility case, generally this is quite a lengthy problem. So in this case, if you get a definite result, if you solve it already in one possibility case, that is more or less sufficient that this should be or this must be the correct answer. Right. There should not have any possible cases this in this kind of question. You should understand that this is a lengthier problem, as I have already mentioned. So whatever you uh, solve this particular puzzle, this is absolutely fine. Only one case would be uh, satisfied here. Okay, so this is it. And now moving to solve the respective questions here. Just remove it from this page, and only the solution should be there. Right, this all we are done with, so no need of this. Just clear this particular. Okay, right. And moving to the solution part here, the next part. Okay, here's the question. Three questions. Who lives on the floor immediately below the person who owns BMW? Who owns BMW? That is I. Right, who lives floor immediately below. Okay, immediately below BMW, that is A Renault 54. Yes, so 1 and 2. Right, so the answer is option 4. What is the sum of the weight of the people who live between D and who live floor 3? D weight it's talking about, that is 23, and this 3, floor 3, that is okay. What is the sum of the weight of the people who lives between D and who lives on floor 3? Okay, so between these two it's talking about what I am doing. Right, so this is 46 plus 38 plus 54. So this is 100, 138. Right, 138, option A. What is the weight of the person who has a Zager? Zager, that is D. Okay, weight, that is 23. It's talking about D who lives on floor 7. So this is 23. Right. Moving to the next set here. Yeah, next set of two questions. Right. How many people live between G and the person weight 54? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 people. Option A. Find the odd one out. The person who owns Ford, that is in second floor. Right, this is second floor. Person whose weight 54, that is on fourth floor. So I think this is even odd case is given here. The person who owns Hyundai, that is in sixth. I think this should be 8. F is at 8, and the person Nissan, this is on third. Right, so third floor. So this is the odd one. Right. So the 5 questions we are done with on this particular problem, on this particular puzzle. This is a comparatively tougher side, I can say. Yes, definitely you should not take it at the very first moment. Though there are lots of questions you can solve in a very faster manner in a mains paper I am talking about. So please solve that, and please find that questions first and try to solve it at your own fast, and then moving to this particular set. Definitely you should solve more number of questions so that you can maximize your score. That is a different thing. But first of all, at the very starting of the paper, you should solve something which can give you marks in a easy manner, which can give you more marks in less time, and then move to this kind of question. This is quite a lengthier one. I am repeating myself here. You can solve this, but yes, you have to practice a lot on this particular at your own pace. Only then you can solve during the examination as well. Okay, so that is all for now. Good day.